Hey everyone, it's Alex. Today we're looking at another teaching tool. This one is called Brisk Teaching, and it is an AI assistant specifically for evaluating students' work through writing and Google Docs. So, in order to get Brisk Teaching, it is available on the Chrome store. This is an extension, so if you follow out from their website and click or get the Chrome extension. Up here, I've already added it. You'll see Add to Chrome. So what the teaching extension will give you is in the lower right-hand corner, you should see this B icon for Brisk. And when you click on it, you'll find 4 major categories that Brisk can help you with. And I got a piece of student work in front of me that I would like to inspect their writing. And there's 2 things you can do to inspect. So one would be detect AI. And what this does is it just gives you a quick, likely to unlikely result of whether the program Brisk thinks this is written by AI or not. The other thing you have access to in Inspect Writing is something called a replay. And this is really neat because what this is a video that basically would play from start to finish all of the edits that were used to create this document. So it's at 5 times. If we increased it to 100 times, we would see that over a span of, well, about an hour and 45 minutes, this student made so many edits in his writing. And this icon represents a large copy and paste. So you might spot this icon a couple times in student writing where they just copied and pasted information into their writing. Well, in this case, his large copy and paste was the works cited. So if I do those same 2 tools on a different piece of writing, this one I did create with AI. So let's see how the AI detector does. If we inspect writing, the AI detector says this is likely to be AI writing. And if you look at the inspect writing replay, you'll notice that really there's not much. It's just one paste. When we hit play, it just all appears. There's the icon that shows what was pasted for this article. So that's a really easy way to tell if a student has or has not created their individual writing. Another thing that you can do is you could change the level of text that has been written. So if I go to the change level here, it says that this is written for, it's loading. This was written at a 7th grade level. But let's say I want Brisk to change this to be written at a 1st grade level. So when we hit change reading level, it's going to create a new document. That new document is going to have the same content or context of the previous one, but it's going to be written at a 1st grade level. So let's give this a moment to load. Here's a link to the original document. And you can see that it is actively writing that new article. Okay, we'll go back to another document. Another thing that you can do with Brisk is you can give feedback. And this can be very helpful for teachers. Now, remember, this is AI feedback. So this isn't really going to do a fantastic job all the time. But what it can do is it can help you get started. So, for example, let's start with a glow and grow. What this is going to do is it's going to come up with some things that your student did well or that they can improve on. So I'm not going to put anything specific here. I will select some standards because I do want this to be written by a 7th grader. And there are some 7th grade standards. And so what this does is it creates, based on the writing and its evaluation, some things that it thinks it did really well, some things it thinks the writer could grow, and some things that it is wondering. And so with the insert click, what this does is it puts this chart at the top for the student. And obviously, as a teacher, you would want to take a look at this and maybe modify what glow, grow, and wondering the AI came up with. Okay. A different article here. We'll do give feedback again. This time, let's try it as something different. So down here, you see we're still on glow and grow. I can click back and go to the next thing. So this one is a premium feature This one is actually going to target what it thinks it should look at. So we're going to do brisket. And that's actually going to highlight and give comments on specific feedback that it thinks the student could use to improve. Again, I just wanted to show you what this program is capable of. Because we do not have a paid subscription, the feedback is hidden. If you wanted to see it, you'd have to start your trial and eventually pay for it. Okay, we'll do feedback one more time. Feedback, again, we'll switch from targeted, and this time we'll go to a rubric criteria. So you could actually upload a rubric that it would use to scan that writing, and it would then check it against Brisk and give specific feedback. So this isn't the glow, grow, and wondering. This is looking specifically at these topics: thesis, organization, support, and so on. Again, without a rubric, it comes up with its own categories, but if you had a rubric, you could upload it and have Brisk check that writing against the rubric. The final piece of feedback is next steps. Again, this will give students things that they can do next to improve their writing. Again, you can use these icons to copy the whole text. You could select pieces of text, or you could just insert all directly from the extension. Okay. The last thing you might consider using Brisk for, it does have a create tool. And so it can actually help you create all sorts of different classroom tools or objects. It can help you with administrative tasks, very much like ChatGTP or any other language learning softwares. It can help you with many of those things as well. So hope you give Brisk a try and let us know how it goes.